Hello my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark, Wintermute, the story mode of The Long Dark. My name is Sprocket. Currently, we are outside the camp office here, and our objective is to go talk to a guy holed up in a cabin over there. I did stop inside the camp office and drop off a few items just to get lightweight, but I think we do need to head back and talk to this guy, find out what information he has. And that kind of will wrap up our objectives in this region. The next objectives we have are to head into the neighboring territory, which is Forlorn Muskeg. If we get over into the Forlorn Muskeg area, we need to stop by all of the radio towers. In fact, I'm going to take a look at our objectives here really quick. So the main objective we have is to retrieve transponder parts from each tower in Forlorn Muskeg. And we need to bring those back to Jeremiah at Trapper's cabin. And then the last side quest we really have right now is to check on the lake cabin tomorrow, which I think is today, because we actually spent a night here on the lake at the last episode. So in the cabin across the lake here, we have a forest talker. And we provided him with some gear. It was, let's see, it was in a backpack, right? We found a backpack in the dam area and some documents. And that supposedly is going to help him, I don't know, with whatever his objectives are. Now, I'm kind of curious what's going to happen because we actually ended up giving him some ammunition along with the backpack. I don't know how that's going to play out because we actually had the opportunity to withhold the ammunition or to give it to him. And I decided to give it to him. Now, I don't see any wolves out this morning. I wonder where they are hiding. Kind of worried about that, actually. I would prefer to be able to see them. Okay, so we do have a dead body here on the ice. This was the forest talker's friend, I think. Yeah, it sounds like we've got a storm. So let's head inside, or we'll at least try to talk to him. See if he has anything to tell us. Okay, I think it was this one.
Let's see if they left anything useful.
Okay, so he's actually cleared out. He was hiding in here, but he has departed. So, let's check the area. Oh, have we already been in? We've already been in here. So we've already checked that backpack. Oh, he left a note, maybe. Forest Talker note. A note left for you by the Forest Talker in the lake cabin. Okay, let's read that. Thank you for helping me. Not everyone would have done that. I left this for you. It belonged to my friend. Hopefully you'll be able to make use of it. Maybe our paths will cross again. Okay. What did he leave us? Deerskin pants. Ooh.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Let's see. Mission complete. Lake gunshots. New deerskin pants. Okay. So now we have some new deerskin pants. Warm, supple, and tough. Offers a great combination of mobility and warmth. Wear these to feel like the Mad Max of the North.
Too much stuff to carry.
Nice. Okay. And we did complete the objective. Looks like it's cleared itself out. Nice. So really we just have to focus on the main quest. Now I'm curious if these pants are something we should swap. The current pants we have, new combat pants, these are actually probably better. They weigh 0.75 kilos. These ones are 2 kilograms. They do give 2 degrees of warmth. But yeah, you know what? These deerskin pants, they are very cool. We will take them, but I'm going to leave these back at the camp office probably. They're just, for what they provide compared to what we already have, they're not as good. So we'll keep what we have. All right, anything else in here? I don't think so. Looks like we've already searched everything. So the next objective really is just to head to Forlorn Muskeg. Let's get out our gun for protection. Yeah, I don't like this storm. I hope I can make it before an actual blizzard picks up. It'd be nice to get back to camp before this turns really bad. When the visibility drops out here on the ice, you can get turned around so easily and just end up going in circles, and you can actually freeze to death. So I'm hoping that that does not happen to me. I'm going to keep a visual on where we're headed. So that is the right direction. I do see a wolf out on the ice now. He's over there, right there. He might be trying to cut us off. But we've got our distress pistol. Shouldn't be a problem. Looks like there's a couple of them. So with this bad weather, I wonder if we should just spend the night here and get an early start with good weather tomorrow. This Forlorn Muskeg can get pretty miserable if the weather changes. There's not a lot of safety or protection at Forlorn Muskeg. One thing I might want to do while we stop into the camp office, I may grab a little bit more food to bring with us, and we could leave that at the Poacher's camp. We can kind of make the Poacher's camp a home base, I think. It's kind of centrally located. Okay, we can put our gun away. Got some MREs on the ground, some T's. I did drop some bullets here for the revolver. Okay, I do want to take some water. And what else do we need? Probably the food here. And then I think, you know, there's enough daylight. I'm going to try, actually, just to get to the Poacher's camp. I think that's a good call. We've got, okay, 3 liters of water. Yeah, I think I'm just going to head out. We can fill up our belly just to kind of lighten our load a little bit. Can get some food and drink. Boy, that filled us right up. And we'll stop about there. Okay. Do I need any more tea? We're probably good for tea. So let's just go. Let's get our gun out. Seems like the wind has calmed down quite a bit. Do I have any coffee? I should probably cook coffee next time. Next time I get a fire, we'll make some coffee. Just makes it easier to run for long distances. I'll grab some of these to make a fire when we get to Poacher's camp. Just pick up sticks that are in our way, in our path. Okay, where are you, wolves? I know they like to patrol. They like to patrol this area. I think I might see one way up there. I think they have learned that adventurers come walking along the tracks, and so they kind of patrol this area. I think that's a wolf. It's kind of hard to tell from here. What is that? Might just be a tree stump or something. What is this? Are they rocks? I think they're just rocks. Okay, I was thinking that was a wolf. Also, guys, I have no idea when the bear is going to show up. We have a crazy bear with arrows sticking out of its back. It's probably infected. Some people have referred to it as a demon bear. Over 150 years old. And there's some kind of mysterious tie between this bear and Methuselah. He seems to be very aware of the bear, Methuselah. And he has lots of advice and information for us about it. I also never know when Methuselah is going to pop up. It just kind of appears out of nowhere. Alright, let's go transition into Forlorn Muskeg. That's where we saw the bear last time. Way up there. We haven't heard from him since. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get a spear out. Thought I heard footsteps. I don't know if he's here or not, but he's got me scared. Okay, I'm going to switch back. Okay, like I said, we're going to make the old... what are these? Train cars? We're going to make the Poacher's Camp train cars our base of operations. It's kind of centrally located. And then we can branch out from there to the different radio towers. There's going to be a radio tower right there. And then there's another one right... Actually, you can see it right there. Right behind the trees. There it is, right there. And then I think there might be one across the map. Probably like over there somewhere. Okay, this sounds like a full-on blizzard now. So I'm trusting that I brought the bedroll with me. If I didn't, we're going to be in trouble. Oh. Keep hearing weird noises, guys. Okay, feels good to be back safely here. Let's put our gun away. We can use this backpack to store some of our food. Let's put these in here. We'll store one more. Okay. Let's make sure we have our bedroll. We do. Okay, good. Did I... You know what? I never dropped the leggings, did I? I meant to do that. Did I leave the leggings behind? Maybe I did. I don't see them. Oh, they're there. Okay. Nice. That made us lightweight. I'm thinking we should just spend the night here. It's not super late yet, but this storm is really going to be a problem. One of my favorite things about story mode is that you can just sleep things off, pass time by sleeping, as long as we have the food and water to make it happen. So, you know, let's get a drink. I think I'm just going to go to sleep. We'll wake up refreshed and ready to go in the morning. Wait a minute. Did the wind just stop? Seemed like as soon as I clicked on the bed, it kind of calmed down. I think it did. So is the game tempting me to go make a run for it? I think I might do it, guys. Let's make sure we pick up our bedroll. Okay, I'm a little bit on the heavy side. So we're just barely heavy. I don't have that much. I'm not really carrying that much. The only problem is I don't know what I can drop. Got a few sticks. Okay, I can drop those. Wait, did I select coal instead of... What did I just drop? I meant to drop these. But I probably dropped the cattail heads. Okay, I do want... Let's take, I guess just two of those. So we've got 2 sticks, 5 pieces of coal. I'm going to drop 2 coal. We'll get our gun out, and I think we're going to head for the north tower. It's probably the best option. Let's go north first. I do know there's that, there's a cave there. Oh, you know what? We've got our snow shelter. Remember that? We built the improvised snow shelter right outside the Aurora stash. So if we need to, we could spend the night in the snow shelter. Can I get up here? Hopefully the ice isn't too thin here. Okay. So the fog is limiting my visibility, but I'm kind of going off of memory. Also, guys, I think I need to keep an eye out for hunter's blinds. I think I heard a comment from you guys that we should check out the hunter's blinds for loot and stuff like that. It's kind of sad music. It is pretty fitting, though, that sad music for Forlorn Muskeg. Every time I come here, I do get kind of that sad feeling. Gosh, guys, I hope I'm going in the right direction. I'm a little bit turned around. I don't recognize this. Maybe if we just hang to the right. Maybe I've gone too far to the left. We'll go a little more to the right. Yeah, this is a little concerning to me because I don't exactly recognize where we are. What is this place? We'll make our way across the ice. So far, I haven't seen any predators. Well, at this rate, we may just stumble across a radio tower anyway. Just because I don't know where I am. Got some birds right there. Wonder what that's about. Ooh. I heard something. Keep hearing noises. What is this? Got a deer kill? Guys, I have no idea where I am. We may just be like circling around. I'm not going to mess with the deer. We don't need the meat. This is like a maze now. Yeah, so now I'm just hoping to find shelter so we can spend the night. Oh, we're back to the train tracks? How did I miss the tower? That is crazy. So we have looped back to the entrance right there. And I think because of the poor visibility, I've just completely missed the tower. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. This visibility is really playing tricks on me. So I just have to keep my eyes up and see if we can spot the tower and then find a way to get up there. So now that I kind of know where we are... Oh, by the way, there's a deer right there. Now that I kind of know where we are, I think if I just hug the right side, then we should find our way up there. So I need to find an opening that lets us get up higher. Also, I seem to remember a waterfall. Seems like we need to make our way to a waterfall. Okay, I can hear wolves up ahead. It's kind of concerning. I see a wolf. Where is this radio tower? Oh, here's a cave. Interesting. Oh, you know what? We've got the map. I forgot, guys. We have a map on this, on the story mode. That is really helpful, actually. Let's check the cave. See if there's any loot in here. No, just looks like a natural cave. It is warm. If we had to spend the night here, we could. I've got 3 stones. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I was way off. So we have a long way to go then. Boy, that map is so helpful. I would have just kept wandering around forever. There's the tower. Nice. Okay, we just have to find a way to get up there. I don't think we can make it from here. I could try going the back way, but I don't think it will let me. I think it's going to be too steep. Yeah, we got to go around.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
All right, can we get up this way? I think I hear the waterfall. We must be getting close. This still feels pretty steep. Is that wolf coming for us? Nope. Sounds like the wolf got a kill of some kind. There he is. What does he have? Oh, another wolf. Oh, he got a deer. Okay, we're gonna scare both of these guys off at the same time. There you go. Ooh, I don't like him coming back like that. I gotta reload too while I'm thinking about it. Let's get a fire started. You know, I don't actually need this deer. How much meat is on him? Ooh, 9.3 kilos. Fresh meat would be good. Maybe I will. That meat just sounds so good. Let's get a torch. We'll make a fire here, cook up a little bit of meat. I've been saving these sticks just to get a fire started.
That didn't work.
Let's try it again. That was nice of the wolf to get a kill for us.
Come on. Damn it.
Oh my gosh. Take your time. Be nice if we could build a fire right on top of the flare we just shot. That would really speed things up. Okay, he did it. Finally. Let's put this out. Add some sticks. I'm gonna put some water on while we harvest this. Seems like a good amount of food. Okay, let's cook this meat up. It's gonna take a long time. Let's put a coal on. Okay. I'm gonna take a torch and let's go to this radio tower. See if we can get whatever.
A lot colder soon.
We're gonna see if we can get it whatever materials we need. Whoa. So we've already checked these containers. Shortwave tower. What? I don't know what that did. What am I supposed to do? Let's check the objectives. Retrieve transponder parts from each tower in Forlorn Muskeg. So maybe I just got that. Maybe I just got the North Tower objectives. Because I did open the little door there. So this is the North Tower. There's one over here. Okay, yeah, that one's yellow. So we still need to go to that one and this one. Okay, so we have completed this objective. Looks like, whoa, I hear something. I was really tempted to shoot. I could hear him sneaking up on us. Okay, yeah, I'm really tired. I think we'll spend the night in the waterfall cave. Okay, we've got 11 minutes on this one. Really? There he is. Guess he drops his aim when he gets tired. It's good to know. That was pretty delicious, I must say. That was worth stealing the kill from the wolf. I'm going to leave a lot of food here. I mean, there's 6.8 kilos on this deer. Those wolves are not going to go hungry. And 8 minutes on there. Okay, let's just pass time. Don't need to eat it, but I will take it and we'll drop it here. We need to light a torch. You know what? I need to add fuel. Let's do this. I need to pull some torches. Just a couple. Because we're going to be going into the cave. And we're going to be traveling past these wolves. And, okay, looks like that's about it for the torches. Alright, let's grab our pot. Light our torch. I'm going to leave the meat here. Let's find our way to this waterfall. I'm not smelly, so hopefully the wolves will just leave me alone. They can go eat the rest of their deer. think this is the right way.
I'm getting weaker.
Oh, it is pretty late. Don't blame you. It is very late. We're tired. Had a long day. Alright, there's the waterfall I remember. So I think the cave is up here. Maybe? Where is that cave? Let's get a new torch. This doesn't look right. Maybe it's back here. Okay, here it is. Found it. Here we go. I remember this now. Reclaimed wood and metal. Nice. I'm going to check our torch situation because the torches I grabbed were not very good. Yeah, look at this. So I am going to grab some of these.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's make a fire quickly. Actually, we're going to use a stick. There we go. That will increase our chances of getting this fire started. And then I'm going to check our water. I think we're okay for water, but since we have the fire, I may as well just check. Nice, first try.
That did it.
Let's put a bunch of fuel on here. Okay, let me check our water. We got plenty of water, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a few good. Yeah, like that. That's exactly what I needed. Even just one or two. Yeah, perfect. That's all I need. Two good torches. I can actually even drop the other ones. Let's drop these bad quality ones. So now I have 2 good quality torches. We can put our bed down. It's even kind of nice to sleep by the fire. This is going to be perfect. Here we go. Let's get a drink. Boy, that deer was so good. Alright, we're going to sleep for... let's go for 12 hours. I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay, good morning. Sun is up. Let's get a drink. Still pretty dark in here though. Let's pick up our bedroll and then get our gun out. We'll head out for the day. Okay. It's a pretty calm morning. We need to make our way to the other side of Forlorn Muskeg. I think we'll start with the... Let's see. Let's look at the map. I think we're going to start with this one. Southwest Tower. Let's aim for that one. You know what, guys? I forgot to make coffee on the fire. That would have been a good thing to do. Keep our eyes out for predators. So I think there is a hunter's blind over here, and I think we've already searched it. But it's on our way, so I'll stop by. Okay, there's the hunter's blind. I'm pretty sure we've already checked that one. Don't see any wolves this morning. Okay, that looks really dangerous. I bet there's thin ice here. I'm gonna get ready to backtrack if I need to. Yeah. Too thin, too dangerous. We gotta go around. If I had crampons and lots of energy, I could probably run and make that. So I wonder what's next. After we get all the radio parts, we're going to go back to Jeremiah. And I wonder what's next on the story. You know, what's going to unfold as we complete these objectives. I'm still waiting for the bear to make his appearance. I never know when he's going to show up, what he's going to do. Okay, we've got some firewood. Cedar. Okay, cedar's actually really good. We've already searched the backpack. I might take a book just to help get the fire started. If or when we find a place to make a fire. So I think we're good on firewood now. I'm not going to pick up any more sticks. We've got the cedar. I've got a few sticks we picked up. And for emergencies, I do have maybe 2 pieces or 3 pieces of coal. Wonder if those wolves finished off the deer last night. Let's try to make my way around this train wreck. Okay, I don't know where the tower is, but let's check the map. We're headed in the right direction. Got a long way to go, actually. There's a wolf. Ooh, there's a wolf right there. This looks kind of sketchy. I don't know if I can get there. From here. Kind of wish I'd brought more cloth, just in case we get stuck here. It's like a natural arch right here. Should we go through that? Yeah, this part of the map I'm not familiar with, and so if we get stuck in a blizzard, we might be in trouble unless we can make a shelter or find a cave. Okay, this looks kind of scary, getting across the ice. Ooh, feels like the temperature is changing. What's gonna happen? Is the sun coming out? I'm gonna check the map. So the tower is that way. Don't know how to get up there. We'll climb this hill and see if the visibility is any better. Don't see the tower. Some kind of dead animal or person. It's a deer. There is the Spence family farm. There's the tower, guys. How do we get up there? I may have to backtrack over there or over here, maybe. I don't think we can get up right here. This looks way too steep. Yeah, it's not going to let me get up there. Oh, lovely. That scared me, too. My heart jumped. Okay, so we have a sprained wrist. This looks really bad. Like I'm going to fall through the ice if I try that. We're going to have to find our way over there, I think. I'm not sure how we're going to do that. Maybe here? This looks really sketchy. Oh, no thank you. Okay, that's no good. I gotta go back. It's not worth falling through the ice. We're gonna die if I do that. Okay. Maybe we can get up this way. Let me try this first. If this doesn't work, then I will we'll go around to the farm and try that. Maybe we can get up right here. Visibility is actually improving, looks like. It's like a natural land bridge right there. Let's do that. This might work. Yeah, I think we're meant to come this way, because I can see a tree right there we can cross. I have a feeling that we're going to have to spend the night at the farm anyway. Let me go around this side. Well, I thought the visibility was improving, but looks like it's gone back to being foggy. But at least it's not a blizzard. Okay, we're on the right path. It's amazing how hungry we get. I mean, it seemed like we were just full last night. Already we're less than half full. Whoa. Kind of jumpy there. You cannot equip a two-handed weapon while you have a sprained wrist. Well, that is not good. Maybe I better use this. Sprained wrist. Okay. We're going to use it. Okay, nice. Oh, what? Oh my gosh, guys. No, 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 no. Hold.
Holy shit. Okay, this time I'm ready.
Here he comes.
Come on, you big bastard.
Oh, too late. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh no. Am I gonna die? You died from blood loss? I had no idea he was there, guys. The game was saving so much. I just had this feeling like, okay, get your spear out. All right, let's reload. Now that we know he's there. So I've got to time that better. Okay, you cannot equip. Nice. Let's now we know what to do. We do have to wrap our wrist. Wow. Sprained wrist. Oh gosh. Alright, here we go. I need to time it so he runs onto my spear. That's all I can do, right? Man, that was so scary. I could just hear him before I even saw him. No, no, no. I want to get the parts. Oh, here he is. Is he too close now?
Holy shit. Okay, this time I'm ready. Come on, you big bastard.
This is so scary. There you go. Oh my gosh. Is he gonna come again? I want the high ground. That is so graphic. He's coming again? Alright. You know what to expect. You know, I'm so glad I have the auto clicker on.
I can still feel my face. Which means I'm not dead. Onward.
Oh gosh. So does that mean we're safe? Is that our blood? We better check ourselves over, guys. We're good. Actually, the spear saved us. Okay, so it's all about timing. So the first time when he attacked, I was just too late. And so, anyway, that's good. Sigh of relief. We already got the parts off of that, right? Let me just check the map just to make sure we did. Okay. I'm kind of nervous to follow. I think we should, though. We should probably go after the bear. I think he's disappeared. He's probably gone into a cave somewhere, but we need to get to the family homestead here. There's also like a hunter's blind in this area somewhere. I think. Maybe it's, I don't know where it is. Over here somewhere. But we're going to make our way around the edge of the map over here. Oh man, visibility is dropping too. Okay, that was nuts. I think he knew we were coming over here. He was just watching and waiting. This visibility is no good. I can't see across the ice to see where we're going. I think I am going the right way though. I may just have to bypass the hunter's blind because I cannot see anything out there. I wonder when we're going to see that bear again. If it's going to be a long time or a short time. Yeah, I'd feel a lot better if the visibility were clear. I can't see anything. Seems like we're going the right way, though. Yeah, I wish I could see out over in that direction. Maybe... Oh, wait. I guess this is okay. I was thinking this was a bad idea, but this might be alright. Let's go this way. That was extremely lucky that I bandaged my hand right then, guys. You'll just have to take my word. I did not know the bear was there. I didn't know I needed to wrap my hand. I just had a feeling I needed to get that spear out. It's actually lucky that the game let me, because it did all that weird saving before I even got the spear out. Okay, we've already been here. Yeah, we've already searched the homestead. Really, I just need to get to a safe place to sleep. Maybe this direction. We need to rest up, heal our wrist, and recover from that bear attack, I think. Well, guys, if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the playthrough so far. If you would, just take a minute to leave a like. Of course, you can leave a comment. I do love to hear from you. Even if this is an old video, you can still leave a comment. I love to hear from you guys. Hopefully, you're already subscribed, but most importantly, guys, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.